Happy holidays, everybody. This is Ben with EmpireCV.tv, and a couple things to talk about before we get into the books as usual. First off, I would like to thank everybody who came out last weekend to draw as part of the SCCG charity event, everybody who purchased artwork, who watched online and bid on the artwork, and everybody who brought the toys down, because we have a ton of toys to give to needy kids this year. So thank you to everyone. I'd also like to thank Justin Orr, who came out last Sunday night and did his release party for his Reservoir Dogs piece. This is a local artist. This is the third in a series from Rosebud, where they premiere their artwork here. The first one was a Back to the Future piece. The second one was a Henson piece. And the third one is, of course, a Tarantino piece. This artist, you can find him at all the cons, and he does some amazing print work. In fact, Tarantino himself owns one of his Pulp Fiction pieces that he picked up at Comic-Con. So the Reservoir Dog pieces are limited to 50. There are still a few left. You can get it at fisticuffsltd.com. Click on the Rosebud, and you can get it there or in the shop. So, on to the comic books this week. The one that I think everybody's waiting for along with me and just keeps getting picked up, and I cannot hold on to no matter how many I order or no matter how many I reorder, is Saga. The Brian K. Vaughan epic space, well, just a space saga. You can get the trade. It's an incredible price of $10. Number 7 I have coming back in. Number 8 is out tomorrow. We've also got number 13 coming out of Dark Horse Presents. The first one is number 0, which I still have on the shelf, was a really fun read. Number 1's coming in. Masks, all your favorite pulpy superheroes are here. You got Spider, you got Green Hornet, you got Zorro. And I still have yet to see the movie, I know. I've got to see the movie. I think it just came out on DVD, so I've got no excuse. But number 1 was a lot of fun. It had a good front story, but then the backup story, which was a quick 5-6 pager, just knocked it in, hit it out. It felt like a really good Judge Dredd story. More Morrison. And for all of you BPRD fans, you got 2 tomorrow. So DC's going kind of a double thing here. We got 2 Third Army books. You got New Guardians and you got regular Green Lantern. And did you guys see what happened to Guy in the last Green Lantern Corps? That was ridiculous. Guy has quickly become my favorite over the last few years. And to put him in that position, to take away his power ring and then end up with him arrested by local authorities, you know, one of them being his sister. Spoiler alert. It was just kind of ridiculous. But I know he's going to redeem himself big time. We got Nightwing, or we got Red Hood. And then we got Nightwing. More Death of the Family coming out this week. You've got more Hell on Earth. DC is really ramping this stuff up. I'll save that one for last. We've got some Legion. We've got Moloch. The first one really surprised me. I didn't think I was going to care. Thought I was going to care a lot less than the Watchmen originally when it hooked me. But Moloch was a good surprise. So, a Christmas treat, because it's coming out on Christmas. All you Tarantino fans, after just talking about that, Django Unchained in comic book format with extras. So that comes out through a Vertigo line, through DC, oddly enough. But Wonder Woman, if you can make out who is in that, or who the helmet is, we got Orion and the New Gods. And they're coming out in Wonder Woman, not quite where I expected, but it really makes sense in the scheme of things at DC. A couple Ultimate titles. Both have been great. I've talked a lot about those lately, maybe a little too much. As far as the big things coming out with the Marvel now, you've got Avengers, A+X, Captain America. That first one was really, really good. This one is a love or hate. You either love it or you hate it. I thought the first issue was really great. We had a discussion in here earlier with me and another gentleman on the side of liking it and a couple people on the side of absolutely hating it. And I think we win because they didn't even read it. So, I'm just saying, as a comic fan, we take it as our right to talk about things we know nothing about. We literally judge a book by its cover, and they didn't like Allred. So, I was going to say something that's inappropriate. Then we got Incredible Hulk busting out. You got Thor. They're hitting quick. They're hitting hard. We're already on 3 at Thor, 2 on Incredible Hulk. Thunderbolts, this just came out. Here it is again. All New X-Men is on 4. And this is the one, I'm actually getting really excited. This is coming to an end. We got the new Uncanny X-Force. I'm back and forth. I'm not sure about the lineup. I'm not sure what they're doing. But the more I see the poster with Spiral, the more I see the Lady Phantom X, Puck, the more I really want to see it. Legacy, this is another love or hate. It was an odd choice to take one of Marvel's favorite characters for people, for fans, the Rogue character, which essentially Legacy had been a Rogue book for the last 5 years. Take her off, leave the name, and make it all about Legion, who most people don't care about. It's a good read, but it's not a fan favorite book. If you're looking for something a little different, a little more science fiction, and in the X-Men universe, X-Men Legacy is the place to go. I'm not even going to say anything else. Except Peter David. That is it, you guys. If you're not part of the Saver program, make sure you sign up. You have until the end of the year to get in on a lot of the bonuses that you're going to have to be signed up by December 31st for. Such as the free comic book day early program, which we'll tell you more about as we get closer. Plus, if you are already an existing Saver and you have not updated your email and phone number, please get a hold of me through email, Facebook. When you're in the shop, let's make sure we have everything covered for you, because I want to make sure when we send out that first email that you guys are on board and you get everything that you're supposed to. Oh, I'll be closed on Christmas Eve and Christmas.
Are there new comics next week?
And there are new comics next week. In fact, Amazing Spider-Man number 700, the one everyone's been waiting for, comes out next week. Thank you very much, you guys, and we'll see you next week. Hey everybody, welcome to a special edition of EmpireCV.tv. We have with us here a special guest who is here for, well, really just to outdo me.
Oh, yeah.
with the beard. I thought we talked about never having anyone with a bigger beard on my video.
I can braid mine. Can you braid yours?
No. And that's it for today. Thank you, everybody. Now, go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about you.
My name's Evan Burgoon. I'm a comic book writer. I write the comic Ebon 07, which is about covert custodians. And I've got a Kickstarter that's going on about a new comic series that I'm trying to launch called B Squad.
All right, well then, first off, why don't you tell us a little bit about B Squad and about what your goal is on Kickstarter.
Okay.